Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Roosevelt Show. We got a good show here tonight. I got a special guest here with me tonight. Got another special guest going to be joining here pretty soon. Uh, got my boy Taurus in the building. I am King special guest, man. Like I said, we got a good show for y'all tonight, man. A few things that we're going to be discussing, a few topics, going around in this metaverse that a few people may find, disturbing. But before we do that, y'all know I got to run the intro. Be back in a minute or so. Let's get to it. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Roosevelt Show. I am your host, Roosevelt. I got I Am King up in here. I got Honey P up in here. I got Taurus up in here. Uh as we usually do, man, we go around the panel. You know what I'm saying? Uh check with the brothers to see how this week has went. 100 P, it looked like you outside cutting grass, man. How was your week this week, man? What the fuck going on, man?
No, I'm not outside cutting grass. I'm outside just chilling, man. Everything been good. The week is almost done. What's up with y'all?
Oh shit, I'm blessed, brother. I'm blessed, man. I am King, man. How you doing this evening, my brother?
I'm fantabulous, man. Like usual, man. Good week of making money. And everything is good.
Most definitely, most definitely. Uh, Taurus, man, how was your week, man? How's it going
Um,
this week, man?
can't complain. Busy, but could be worse.
T Murdoch in the building. What's goody? What's goody, T Murdoch? I appreciate you, man. For tapping in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all go check out the T Murdoch show as well. Uh, he said F Fox News, F CNN News, and all the other BS media outlets. Uh, speaking of, you know, there's been a lot of controversy going on in these YouTube streets, man. I came across something. Uh, there was a host from Fox News. Um, the brother, kind of exposed some of the things that goes on at Fox News while he was working there. Uh, it's a bit disturbing because you kind of wonder.
So
Um,
when I first started doing television,
hold on. It kind of makes you wonder. Some of these things that are being put out to the public, and some of the people that are responsible for putting it out to the public. Like Fox News is a very uh prevalent um newscast, if you want to say. This brother that used to work with Fox News said he went to like a party or a function or something, and this is what he experienced. I'm gonna play the clip, and then we're gonna react to it. Uh, Network, salute, family. What's happening, bro? Shout out to Network, man. Tuning in. I appreciate you, bro. Um, yeah, no doubt, no doubt. T Murdoch, I support, man. Um, let's take a look at this clip, man, and see what the brother says about his experience at Fox News. Mark Lamont Hill is his name.
So when I first started doing television, when I first started doing television, I was on Fox News. That was my first major TV job. I was a contributor to the network. That meant that I would go on shows as a paid contributor. I would go on Bill O'Reilly's show. I would go on Henry and Combs. I would go on Red Eye that Greg Gutfeld uh, hosted. I would go on Fox and I go on all the shows, not all of them, but most of them. And after maybe 6 months or a year, I got really cool with a lot of the people. I had a great time with some of those hosts. Some of them were really adversarial and right wing on TV and off air. They were normal people. Now, at some point, I realized that if you're that normal off air and you're willing to be that person on air, then you're a terrible person. And so I stopped rocking with them. But when I first was working, I would go out with them from time to time, especially like 2 different shows. And I remember hanging out with them, and we go out for drinks, and they drink and get drunk. And, it was mostly white people because it's Fox News. I think I was the only Black person there, except one other person at times. And they would get drunk. Cool. I didn't get drunk. I would drink, but I wouldn't get drunk. You know what I mean? I just don't feel comfortable. I don't get drunk like that rarely, and I don't know them, right? So I would go out with them. Then they started getting more comfortable around me. And then they started getting high. And they was like, dude, I want to get high tonight. And I'm thinking they're going to smoke weed, pass the L, you know what I mean? And if they're going to smoke some weed, like, again, not my twist. If we were all out, would I smoke weed with them? Maybe just to have a funny story, but I never did. But what I realized is when they were saying getting high, they were not talking about weed. I remember I would go out with Fox News hosts, and there was one night in particular where like there was at least 5 major Fox News hosts out. I'm not going to say who they are because I don't move like that. They were out. We were all out. And on a show, it was me. Who else? Ann Coulter was there. And like a bunch of other Fox News people. And we were out. Then after they started going in the bathroom together, disappearing. It would be like 2 dudes going in the stall together. Then it was like 2 dudes and a woman going in the bathroom together. And I'm like, yo, these Fox News people is wild. Like,
here's the twist.
They some freak, some
here's
freak
the
shit right now, right?
Here's the twist. Here's the
so, and I was like, and a couple of these dudes would go in the bathroom together. I was like, are they gay? I didn't think dude was gay. There's gay people there, but I didn't think these particular people were gay. And they were going in the men's bathroom together. And these were like single stalls. And I'm like, why is they going in the bathroom? Like a single person bathroom together? And it was like, okay, whatever they doing, mind my business. No name, no blame. I'm gonna have my drink and go the fuck home, right?
Watch the twist.
And then after like the 3rd time they went in bed, and it's over like an hour, like they kept going in, and Ann Coulter wasn't far from me, and I said, yo, why can't they get a hotel room? Why are they fucking here? And Ann was like, Mark, they're doing coke. Duh. And I was like, oh shit, they do coke? Now again, where I grew up, people didn't do coke. There's people that did crack, like, people who.
I'm gonna leave it right there. Yo, these are some of the people. Before we jump in, shout out to LMG Kitchen. It is now open. The barbecue spot is now open. Jerk chicken, curry chicken, and more. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with the brother right here, Tommy Hits White, aka Network. Good food here in Phoenix for sure. We supporting positive, outcomes in the community, and the brother is definitely doing work. Shout out to Network.
Is
Back
he
to
doing the
this.
cooking?
Yeah, he does the cooking, bro. He got some bomb ass wings. The brother just, opened up a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Network. If you watching, bro, drop the location in the chat. That way I could pull it up uh for the people that's watching. Um, but yeah, man, Fox News. The brother Lamont has exposed some of the things that he's seen at this party. Now, let me ask y'all just off the dribble, brother Milo. Hold on, brother
Yo,
Milo.
yo,
What's the deal? What's the deal?
it's
Um,
good to be back with you, brothers. And
you
congratulations on your 80th show.
80th episode, man. 80th episode, man. Sign of the times. 80th episode. Road to 100, man. Road to 100. Um, I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna go around the panel. I am King, man. What you think about this brother exposing them people up at Fox News, bro? Bill O'Reilly and some of them folks, that may have been doing them horizontals. You know what I'm saying? While
Yeah,
reporting
I mean,
news.
I don't see nothing surprising about it. Shit, white people freaky, and we know since the '80s when they was giving us harder time and stuff for rock cocaine compared to their powder. We know what they do. This is, I don't think he really exposed anything. He's just telling what we already know. Everybody know they up there that, Fox News is not a real news organization. They get up there and they tell whatever the script that's given to them, and they read the script because, we've all seen them videos when they have all the hosts saying the same exact thing on the show. And, we know they full of shit. They do, they do white people shit. They get together, they do cocaine and hang the fuck out with each other. But the big thing is he telling their secrets. My big thing is, all right, you they pulled you into their shit. First of all, you awkward as shit because you're the only black there. As soon as you start seeing them niggas disappear, you're supposed to disappear your damn self. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to shake. When you see them shake, you shake. Because eventually they're gonna come to you and try to incorporate you into their situation. So if you thinking they fucking, so why you still there when you thinking that they fucking? You know what I'm saying? So and it to me ain't no big surprise, man. It's just it's not shocking at all.
Nah, that's real. That's real. Taurus, man, what's your thoughts on this, man? The brother exposing Fox News. That's the address, by the way, 1619 East Washington Street, Phoenix, Arizona. It's a restaurant. My boy Network over there doing his thing. Y'all make sure y'all stop by. Great food. The brother throw down. Make sure y'all tap in. That's the address, 1619 East Washington Street, uh, Phoenix, Arizona. Um, Taurus, what you think about this, bro? Like, do you think you know, would this be something that you would suspect with all networks, all media networks, such as CNN or MSNBC, like the brother is saying here?
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Well, I believe it probably happens at the vast majority of them. So it's pretty much common behavior. He just misinterpreted their behavior as going in the bathroom was having sex, that they were going there getting high. He's just not. So I think it's probably common. He's an outsider. So they just brought him in. So he's not used to seeing that type shit. So he took it on some gay shit. Was like, man, they getting high. So
He thought they
but
was
hey,
sus.
it might not be good for his future employment with this. So
Oh
he
yeah, he's
might not
done.
be invited in. He invited in this inner circle anymore.
He's
But
Mm,
done.
hey,
mm.
it is what it is.
You say he done. Why do you think he's done? Do you think like other networks would like stray away from him? You know what I'm saying? Because he exposing this shit. Like, is he
No,
trustworthy?
tell you the truth, I mean, it ain't nothing new to us. I mean, shit, I didn't grew up in the hood. I didn't been to parties where you seen even way worse shit than that. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah,
mean,
facts,
like, hey, to them cats, it's like, oh, man, what are they doing? Like, mind your fucking business. What are you doing there? If it's something you don't get along with, get the fuck up out of there.
facts, facts. Now that's real. That's real. Let me remove that. My bad. Uh,
Oh,
brother Milo.
Lucky, what wasn't that other video you had
Let's
up
go
with your shirt
porn.
off?
See, one thing about Roosevelt, you will never catch. You
Oh,
know what I'm saying? No motherfucking no shit that will incriminate myself here live.
that would be the shit, boy.
We don't do that shit. I pulled up the right video. It was just at the wrong time.
Pull that wrong one up, Rose. Shit, yeah.
Motherfucking
Porn
internet.
career born.
Hey, what
Hey,
you say?
80th show, porn career born.
What'd you say? The 7-minute show?
that'll be the quickest.
Look,
That'll be.
highest rated show ever, boy.
Hey, that shit'll go viral like a motherfucker. I guarantee you that. Uh, uh, Milo, man, what Big LA, man, what's happening, bro? We gonna get to you as well. Milo, man,
What's happening, man? What's happening?
did you catch what the brother was saying, Milo? Do you feel this may have
Yeah.
harmed him? As far as employment, because they fired him. He ended up being fired, not for
Oh,
this
they did?
particular. Yeah, he's fired. It's a wrap.
What y'all talking about?
Well, I think first of all, the news business is entertainment business. They in show business, and show business is known for drugs and wild parties, sex, and all that. They don't
Mhm.
even drug test for those type of jobs. Even the news anchors jobs, local news, that's all show business. They putting on a show for us. We the ones accepted it as real. Like the brother said earlier, they really just be reading from the script. They not telling news the truth. They telling news what they want us to hear. So that whole world throw it off. So I wouldn't doubt that. But I think the reason he's coming out now, he may have fully accepted. Somebody told him, and he know that he is no longer welcome in that world. So he might as well tell the secrets, and he may be trying to get back at their ass. Because I remember at one point, about 10, 15 years ago, he was more pro-black. He was on that tip. Then he started rejecting blackness to fit in. When they started having him on MSNBC, Fox, he started talking down on all type of issues, talking against reparations.
Mhm.
Check that dude track record. He kind of throw it off. And he was doing that to fit in with them. And obviously they were like,
Sambo.
well, yeah, that worked for a while, but shit don't work no more, nigga. You got to get the hell on. So now he mad.
Sambo.
Y'all
You
made me go against my people. Y'all made me go against my people and still did me like this, yeah, fool.
Hey, you the fool
I
for going
know, I
against your
know.
people.
So that's my thoughts on it.
Well, you told niggas what the weather was.
It sound, it sound like you frying bacon again, Big LA. It might be your headphones, bro. It might be your headphones.
Y'all gonna quit coming with these old bogus shots.
Oh man.
Hey, what you say? Big LA got a hot plate over there, a few strips of bacon with the rind on it.
Hey, right in the motherfucking room. That nigga over there frying potato skins and
crackling.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Can y'all hear me
Yeah,
now?
yeah. There you go. There you go. Um,
So
yeah, man.
I know y'all not talking about the nigga that was horizontals in the bathroom before he came and read the weather that they printed up the morning before.
Nah, what he was saying is that he went to I guess a company outing, whatever, with some of these big wigs. He didn't choose to share the name, but he said he noticed motherfuckers going to the bathroom 2 and 3 times, and he thought they was on some, what I'm saying, uh, male on male type shit. But come to find out, the bitch told him they're doing coke. You know what I'm saying? And it
Blew me
shocked the
up.
He
fuck
went
out.
where he went to a Fox Weatherman Diddy party.
There's a
Yeah,
shitload of them parties that go on all the time. Shit.
All the time.
What he
yeah.
should have did, he should have filmed that. He should have. If you're gonna put people on blast, if I'm going to an all white people party, I'm gonna take a small pen with a camera or something. I'm filming these motherfuckers. I'm gonna get some proof. So later on, when they turn on me, I got some proof.
Well, I'm sure he partaked
Right.
in some of that shit before. That ain't his first rodeo going to one of them parties.
Man,
Like
that's
real
what I'm
shit.
saying.
Cause he didn't. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, he didn't say, "Oh, this was one." I was at this party one time and seen this. I was at a Fox party. That ain't your first rodeo, so it's just like you're a little upset now. Now you want to start talking all this shit. Yeah, sooner or later, somebody gonna put a video out with what you was doing there.
he
Well,
decided
he
His ass
just trying to
got
stay
fired.
relevant. He's
he
trying to
decided
stay
He
relevant.
got
That's all it
fired
is.
so he got telling.
he
He
That's
ran
all.
on
decided
both
He
sides.
got fired so he
he decided to
I do his
question this shit,
expose.
and I think that's what led to his demise with that company. But now he has his own podcast. He doesn't work for any major networks, CNN, MSNBC,
And
Fox,
that's why he's
none.
talking that shit.
He has his own
so he
podcast.
out here talking his he got fired.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
gonna use his little clout and
Oh,
get his
okay.
followers to. He
Right.
gonna make a little money. Ain't gonna be the Fox money he was making, but he know he could survive off a little controversy.
T. Murdoch said if anyone ever get a chance to pass by Fox News headquarters in their car, make sure to blast Grandmaster's Melly Mel song "White Lines." Since they He said blast white lines. Hey, shout out to T Murdoch for that shit. That's funny as fuck.
And they
Um
gonna do shit but dance off of it.
Hell yeah, that's my fucking jam.
on some serious shit though, we finna change gears. Uh 10 or 11 days ago, Crystal Kaiser. Have you guys ever heard of this case? Crystal Kaiser?
No.
Let me share it with you.
Once.
We gonna take a look at this clip and y'all tell me what y'all
Maybe
think.
once.
I think it's fucked up, but we gonna react after this, man.
Crystal Kaiser was 17 years old when she was charged with killing a man. She says sexually abused her for years. The case garnered international attention.
And now, 6 years later, she is sentenced. Fox 6's Ashley Sears joins us here in studio to explain that this isn't the outcome her supporters wanted here, Ash.
Stephanie, this sentence comes after Kaiser pleaded guilty to a lesser charge of second-degree reckless homicide. Advocates for sex trafficking survivors were hoping she would get time served.
6 years after Crystal Kaiser walked into a Kenosha County courtroom for the first time, she returns for the ending to her case. Our cameras were not allowed to film inside, only permitted to capture photos. In 2018, then 17-year-old Kaiser was charged with shooting and killing 34-year-old Randall Villar at his Kenosha County home. Prosecutors say she set his house on fire and stole his car.
This is a crime, the most serious crime known to man.
The case garnered international attention after Kaiser said Villar was abusing and trafficking her for years. In 2020, a handful of groups helped pay her $400,000 bond so she could be free before her trial. In May of this year, Kaiser pleaded guilty to a lesser charge of second-degree reckless homicide. Monday, a judge sentenced her to 11 years in prison with 5 years of extended supervision.
It's a heartbreaking decision.
Yasmin Vafa is the executive director of Rights for Girls, an organization working to change the narrative on the criminalization of sexually abused girls. She helped write a report on it.
We are still letting so many of these young girls fall through the cracks.
While the Kaiser case is done, advocates say their work continues.
All right, I want to stop it right there. Basically, what happened
How much?
is what you say. What'd you say, Big LA?
So, what was the 11 years? That's wild. And it's
She already
another
did
number they
six.
said I forgot.
So
But that's
basically,
what I'm saying though. So when she come home,
there's when she comes home, they're gonna put her on supervised um
Probation.
probation or parole. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let me break it down. This is the same. Also, this is in the same city and same courtroom. She, fatally shot her abuser, basically, that was sex trafficking her and other, underage girls. But the same courthouse, same city, Kyle Rittenhouse, if y'all remember back in 2020 when there was a protest going on, in Kenosha, Wisconsin. He fatally shot two people and injured somebody else in the protest and walked free.
This fool, he didn't just shoot him. He was dropped off from another state by his mom to go help patrol that city, and he ended up plugging two people.
It
They wrote it
seems.
off. Moon.
What do you fellas think about this? I am King. I see you shaking your head up there. What you feel about it, dog?
I think it's good.
You think
I
it's good?
think, yeah, I think it's wonderful.
What do you
The
mean?
more they get, think that, I think she got lucky that they only gave her 11 years because usually they give us all day. Well, Negroes need to start realizing that what they supposed to play fair with us. The system is not fair for us. They don't give a fuck about us, and we always do that soft shoe like, oh, this is not fair, and why are they doing that for them and this for us? Their
They
law is
don't give a
not
fuck
set
about
for us.
none
The
of that.
motherfuckers are coming. They don't give a fuck about no Negroes. They only care about your culture, taking over your shit, and you ain't supposed to have shit. And then if you stand up and challenge it, then they lock you the fuck up. Old girl killed old boy because he was sexually abusing her and all that shit. They don't give a fuck about that shit. They gon' sentence her, but she lucky she didn't get all day. She already did 6 years. They think that she shouldn't have been there in the first place, but she killed a white dude over in a city where the other motherfucker got off. So she gonna get some time. They ain't letting us go. They ain't gonna just let you go because they don't need examples of them doing dirty shit. It's like when a cop do some shit, the cop usually get the fuck away 80-90% of the time, or they'll give them administrative leave and all that because they can't set a precedent. They can't put it out there that they're doing dirty shit and that white man, they can't do it. That's why the whole thing with Trump is going on right now because they feel like this is their country, their rules, their system, and they're doing everything they can to fight back against it. So if it don't matter what they do to you, you're not important. We keep acting like we as black people keep acting like we're important in this system. We fall behind them, but we got their European mind frames and shit. But some people don't give a fuck about us. Their intent is to rape, pillage, and murder. And then if you do it, the laws ain't the same. You know, that's just how I feel about it.
Shout out to Ben Ready. What's happening, Ben Ready? That's my brother from another mother down there, man. Started me off in the podcast shit. Salute, Chan. What's happening with you this evening, man?
Oh man, just chilling, man. Chilling.
I feel it.
Been
Taurus,
ready.
man.
What's the vibe, man?
Same old, man. Out here, this Texas, man, chilling.
Oh yeah. Not to get off the
How's
subject,
your
but
weather been?
Milo and Taurus, my brother from California, Ben Ready, has moved to Houston. Y'all got to take
Oh,
that.
okay.
You got to
Welcome to
take.
Texas.
All right.
You know what I'm
Appreciate
saying?
it.
Got to
Welcome to
take
Appreciate it.
that.
Houston.
Yeah, got
Welcome
to
to
take the
Houston.
one of them days. It's a California Texas connection. You dig?
Right.
Uh, Taurus, man. Looking at this footage, um, from a legal aspect, because I know you're a lawyer. Do you
Right.
feel that it was justified for the court or the judicial system to charge her because a murder was committed, despite whatever the crime was, like, on her behalf, right? The reason why she did it. Do you feel from the legal aspect, do you feel like this is a justified charge? Should
Is
have
it a
had
valid charge? Is it a valid murder charge? Yes.
yes.
Because if he was not in the act of harming her at the time when she murdered him, it's not self-defense. Then it's retaliatory after the fact. So it still could be a murder charge. So it's a valid. I mean, unfortunately.
Premeditated.
Yeah. So unfortunately, the law exists for it to happen. It doesn't compensate for what happened. That's a mitigating factor.
Mm-hmm.
That's something you take into consideration in sentencing, but it's not something that's going to mitigate the murder charge unless, like I say, unless it was in the act of harming her, then it's a different story. But in the Rittenhouse situation, it appears they're trying to do a self-defense claim for him. that it was in the act of self-defense, and even if it was an improper self-defense, if he can, which of course he's going to say he was reasonably in fear of his safety, that's going to give him an alibi.
I don't get that. I don't get that part.
The right complexion for the protection. The right complexion for the protection.
Yeah.
It's like a girl that murdered her boy in his apartment, and she got 10 years, and we was out there, they was hugging on her and shit.
How you feel like you
All
go
right.
to a whole nother step?
100p, man. You know what you think about this, bro? Was it justified? Do you feel like the court should have been a little bit more lenient? You know what I mean, with her abuse and everything that she went through, along with other, women or girls or whatever. Do you think the court should have been more lenient and just kind of dismiss the case because of mental trauma that she been through?
I mean, you got to look at it. I mean, me personally, like if she did what she did because that's the situation, I don't feel she wrong. I mean, hell, somebody whipping your ass and making you do this and that, it fucks you up in the head. So everybody got a breaking point. Maybe she reached a snapping point and got tired of the shit and went back and did some shit. But like I said, you gotta still think about the law too. They not gonna they see it how you see it, but they gonna go with the right the way they supposed to do it by law. So, like Tara said, I mean, hell, seemed like she retaliated off of abuse. You know what I'm saying? And so,
Well, a question for you though: do you think if she was a blonde haired white woman and this happened to you, do you think? I don't think they would have ran the same play that they ran on her.
No, I don't think so at all. We already know that shit.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying though.
But then again, like
law
I say,
exists for them to do
it. But it's been some cases in California where they've stretched white women for setting up their husbands and shit like that. So I mean, it's happened to a lot of people. But
another question: if the dude was black and was a white woman with blonde hair, and the dude was black that she murdered, what do you think would happen then?
I mean, you see the cop that went in and shot that black dude. Was it the white lady cop that went into that house? I think it was in Dallas or somewhere like that a while ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she got 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, what's 10 years for going in and plugging somebody? And she got away with it.
Ain't gonna get out early.
What you say, B? What you say, B?
She's gonna get out early. Good behavior.
Yep.
She only got to get out early.
Percentage. So that's what I'm saying.
Five, right?
She probably be out 5.
My thing is I know y'all remember that Latasha Harlan's case. That Korean that shot her in the back of the head. It happened early in the 91, something like that.
A lot of people don't know that was the reason for the riot started. People think it was solely because Rodney King got beaten up. That right there was like a breaking point right there.
It was a build-up. There was a bunch of people dying. It was a bunch of people getting murdered and killed out there before that happened.
A bunch.
The verdict pretty much blew everything up because everybody was already frustrated. We already had the police wouldn't go into most of those neighborhoods out there. You know what I mean? You could even call the police and watch. They ain't going up in there.
Make Me Whole says the law failed her.
Yeah, she had it out. They just chose not to give it to her. I remember in the 80s, it was a famous movie came out, The Burning Bed. Jamie Lee Curtis, or some white woman, she set her husband on fire while he was asleep in the bed, burned him up, and she got off. They came up with the term battered woman syndrome.
Yeah,
and they start arguing in court. If your husband been beating you for years. That's when the whole domestic violence against women kicked off too. Late 70s, early 80s. If you could show a pattern of him beating you and you're not telling family members, other people know that you've been abused by this man for extended period of time, one day you snap, he wasn't beating you at that moment, but because of the battered woman syndrome within you, you decide to snap. They were letting a lot of women off. They just chose not to let her off because of who she killed.
What about the female? What about it started with old girl that cut that dude's dick off? I can't think of her name. Y'all remember that?
This is who he's talking about. Is this
Yeah, I
Farrah
remember that.
Fawcett?
No,
Remember,
Farrah
she
Fawcett?
Farrah
ran. No,
Fawcett. That's what it was. The $6 million woman, bionic woman or some shit. That was her, Farrah Fawcett. It was the burning bed
What?
that launched the
Oh,
whole. Once that hit TV, that launched the whole domestic violence law. Started changing. You used to could beat your wife, and cops come and say we just had an argument. Cops go away. That was the truth.
yeah,
That didn't start changing
I
till
mean,
the
it's
80s.
true.
I
No,
remember. I remember
that's
when that
back.
changed. I
That's
remember when
back
that
when
changed.
niggas beating on
but
their
he
wife
said
and
it
not
Yeah,
putting
it's
cheese
I
in
was
their
like in
food.
middle school when they first started introducing domestic violence law, and that movie was like a big deal. They were talking about it on talk shows and all that. A couple women got off for shooting their husband.
Yo,
They were arguing battle woman syndrome. Like there's precedent to let her go. They just chose not to give her that out.
Then they made Ike Turner look bad in that movie. Ike said, "Man, I didn't do half of the things that they said that I did in that damn movie."
hey, contrary, contrary on that topic, I heard that Tina was like kind of abusive as well.
Hey,
You
hey,
ever heard that?
She had to be,
go, hey,
nigga. Shit.
What you
go
mean?
on
Hey,
YouTube.
hold on.
Go,
What you mean? What you mean? She had to be, bro. Break that down.
I mean, once she felt the strength that nigga Ike was bringing from Mississippi, wherever the fuck he from, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, she like,
that,
shit, them legs, nigga, them strong ass legs, nigga, she was training, nigga. You
man,
shitting me?
she was built. Shit, she was in
And
there
Judge
working
Joe
out.
Brown was talking about how she initiated a whole bunch of that. How
That's what I'm
I was just about to say that.
she was a foul woman, and she
Yep.
just turned it around in the movie, put all the blame on him. She one of the
that's
women who will slap you, and then if you hit her back, call the police.
that's
Yeah,
what I'm
see,
saying.
but a lot of women do all that shit. That's why to this day, right now, these women on the inside are men, but they'll play that female role like a motherfucker and think that you're supposed to be chauvinist to them, but they act like Negroes on the inside and men and shit, and they tough as fuck. But you see what I'm saying? They went so far with all those laws and shit to try to protect women, but the women see that shit happening. They know what's up, so they use all that shit to their advantage. Now to this day, they spoiled and they fucked up and they do crazy ass shit. And they think they're justified for doing all that shit. A female hit
Let's
you with a baseball bat and say and take no responsibility and say that you made her do it.
let's go a little bit deeper. This is a question for all the men here on this motherfucking panel. Since we on the subject, if you really feeling a woman and she decides to sleep with you on the first date, does that change the way you feel about her? Do you look at her different?
Yep.
Honest opinion.
How
Yep.
are you really feeling if it's the first date? So I mean, that's a mixed emotion anyway. If it's the first date, you shouldn't
oh,
be feeling
wait,
that
hold
way
on, hold on,
any
hold on.
damn way.
Wait,
So you got problems any damn way. I
Hey,
mean,
hold on,
shit,
man.
you sound like
Let's
something going
all
on
He
relax.
here.
say he been stalking her for a
Hold on.
while and
Wives
finally
all
got a date.
outside.
Look,
No, I'm
fellas,
you
really
can you
feeling
can
you. It's the first
Everybody get a
date. Like,
turn.
you sound psycho. Like, what the fuck wrong with you?
okay. Look, now
All it
got
takes is
the
a couple of
perfect.
chicken wings and a salad.
I'm
hey,
in
look,
love, baby.
Oh,
you can go out, you can
wait,
go and
our
hang out with
feeling
somebody
different, right?
Shit,
and
in
hit it
Figueroa, you
off.
know that
If I
$50, you
know,
gonna hit it.
Wait, hold on. What you say, B? You can what?
You can
What?
go out with somebody and hit it off, and you can feel them out on the first night. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Hell
whether
no.
something happened, whether something happened or not, that's on you.
Man, you
No, but if
get
you hit
It
it,
all, but
you ain't gonna
see,
finish it. I've hit a lot of females on the first date, and I don't feel the same. And you can't trust them. You know, as soon as you get in an argument, she disappears or something. First thing you're gonna think is that she out there
what if
getting
that was
hit. You know,
that was her
you can
first
trust her.
time
giving
that
up
happened
cat.
ever?
She out giving up
What
cat.
But
would
then
that say
she
how
messed
dope?
up.
What would
That's
that
her
say
bad.
how dope of a nigga you are if that was her first
Nah,
time
you can't.
ever?
That's ego. That's
Don't
ego.
think
That's what
that.
leads you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't think that.
That's ego like a
I'm just
motherfucker. Like
saying
I'm so dope, nigga. If you fuck me the first night, nigga, I think I love her. Nigga, that's nigga. You
no.
don't stop.
You don't have to love her. You don't have to
But
love
you
her.
like her a lot, nigga.
BVD did a
If I
song
hit on the
about
first
that.
date, there
That
is
was
no
me.
second date.
That
If
changed how
there
you
is
feel
no
about her.
second date,
Well,
we
how
going
did you
to the
feel about her
Momo.
before the first date? Let's get
She
to
was
that part
cool
first.
until she
How did
let
you
me
feel
hit the
about her?
first night. Now I'm taking her to the Momo every time.
I mean, I'm
And if she don't
happy
want to
with
go to the
you.
Momo, I'm like, you tripping. Well, why are
I'm
you
saying.
different now?
I'm
Well,
Hey,
saying.
what you
Look,
say? What you say, Tars? I'm at the age where that'll be appreciated on the
Oh,
first night.
that's like, that's all great thing.
that been cold as a motherfucker.
Yeah,
You
why
know,
you acting funny?
Hey,
I'm
No,
saying,
shit, what's
I'm,
wrong with you? Shit, we
I'm
grown.
saying,
no.
I'm saying, if you feeling her right, y'all been talking on the phone maybe 3 months or so, 4 months,
Who
6.
talking to a bride on the
First
phone
of,
for
Damn,
three
yeah,
man.
first
months?
of all,
Hold on,
nigga,
hold on,
Hey,
hold
nigga,
on.
nigga, it's 2024, nigga. It's
Yeah,
FaceTime
who
all
talking
kind
on
of
the
shit,
phone for 3
nigga.
months, nigga?
I'm
Love.
Niggas
saying,
meeting up down the street
Yeah,
around the
no,
corner,
no,
son.
nigga, you in love, nigga.
I am
You in
not
love,
15
nigga.
years old here, brother.
hey, so niggas don't believe
Nigga,
in no
you are
law.
nigga. Hold on,
Hold on.
no, fuck that, fuck that.
Chivalry's dead, bro.
You over here having daydreams about weddings and shit. Nigga, you in love, nigga. 3 months on the phone
Oh,
with on the
No,
phone with your feet
no,
propped
no.
up.
shit.
I'm
You at
saying
home. You at home
niggas don't
on the
That
believe
nigga
phone
in.
with
Rose
your
is
feet
chivalry.
propped up.
Nah, I'm saying niggas don't believe
Y'all
in
niggas
court
getting
no more. Niggas don't believe in courtship
Hey,
no
what
more.
did Big LA said in 3 months he done broke up with her and got back with her twice.
There's
I'm
no hey,
Two of them.
there's no courting these females today. Hey, there's no courting. They if you got the money or you don't got the money, you gonna pay for their nails. They straight up and
nah,
down with it. They all wearing them fake hair wigs. They want their eyelashes done. They want their fingernails. And if you ain't got the dough, then you ain't even important. You
yo,
can't. Yeah,
Shit.
hey,
it's been 20 years.
this nigga.
hey,
That's,
hey,
But I
that's what
can't
it
tell you
is,
what
bro.
some lamb and Alfredo
my nigga
pasta
going
look like.
hard.
You got to pay to play.
Milo, you see these niggas?
Hey, but
Man,
that's not true though. That's not true though.
That's
There's a
very
bunch
true.
of
You know,
it's a bunch of broke
it'll make you
niggas with
suspect.
badass bitches.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Nigga,
I
Yeah,
mean,
it'll make you
I see that a
suspect.
lot.
in Texas,
Thank
nigga,
you.
in
Thank
Texas,
you, Milo. Thank you,
Yeah,
Milo.
it'll make you a
I only been
suspect.
Thank you,
here since
Milo.
April, so I don't know nobody. All my everything in mine is coming from out there in California. You know
But
what I'm
in
what
saying?
California,
experience
can get
has
worse.
shown, what experience has showed me is every woman ain't the same. What to say? Every
Fact.
woman ain't a bitch, and every woman ain't a hoe, and your hoe ain't my bitch. Some shit like that. But anyway,
Hey,
you know, they
Something like
got some
that. Something
women.
like that.
Now it may be rare, but they got people who meet and get married and within a week, stay married 50 years. They got people who date 10 years,
Weird.
get married, be
Nigga weird.
divorced in a month. So, you know, it
Weird.
depends on the female. Now the odds are against it, but it can happen. I ain't gonna say it's impossible,
Come on,
but
bro. Let's be realistic.
it's more likely not to happen. I'm gonna say it
Bro,
like
let's be
that.
realistic. The influence of the internet, these phones, these television shows, this is the truth. If people want to face it or not, they can be optimistic as much as they want to. Most
That's
of our
fine.
women, especially our women, our black women,
Hmm.
they got a fantasy shield over their head, and they think that everything is about traveling, money, Birkin bags. That's all they give a fuck about, and they don't look good for us. They don't do stuff for us. They do it for each other. They challenging each other. So
Yeah, I
I'm
done
running
heard
for a
all
lot
that.
of
I done
females.
heard all that talking. I'm talking about me dealing with people in the real world, not on the internet. I done dealt with a whole bunch of women, and so what I'm saying
Me
is,
too.
all women ain't the same. You know what I mean? It's
I'm not
women.
trying to say all
It's
of them are the
still
same,
women.
but what
Oh,
I'm
you
saying
you
is
done
this
had your turn. Pause
generation.
for a minute. Pump the brakes. Slow down, turbo. Now, what I'm saying in real life is women you can meet and you can get down with, and they really be down with you. Now the odds may be against it, but it's still good women out there. You know. Now you have to have discernment. You got to be able to weed them out. Be a skeptic, but I don't think every woman broke. There's a whole bunch of broken women out there. All of them ain't broke. You know, some
Damn.
of them
Let me,
had some people still have a genuine intact
all right,
family that can overpower what
can I explain to
society
you real
trying to
fast?
put in them.
Hey,
You
that's
know,
Can
crazy,
I
and
explain
if
it
Milo.
to you
you
real
can
fast?
meet and you find the characteristics of them type of women and meet them, and you can rock with them, and it might
Let me
be
explain something to
on
you.
some quick shit. I don't need you to explain nothing. Me explain to them.
Hey,
Hey,
hold
if
on.
a
Let
nigga,
me let me let
if
me
a
let me
nigga got a fucked up attitude, he ain't gonna have no good woman. I put it to you
let,
like that.
let me let
You
me
can't.
That's
let
not the
me.
point.
I want to make sure that we got from a woman's perspective. She make me whole said not at all. Not all of them. Law of attraction. You are
Nobody
what
said all of them. What
you
I'm
know what I'm
trying to say
saying.
is, when a woman meets you off top, you got to have certain type of shit that's going to for you to get a good woman. If you got to have certain things, they're not going on your personality no more. Personality shit is dead. They
personality
going
ain't
off of what
enough.
you
It's
doing.
not
No,
enough.
they going off what you doing. If you out there work,
Yes.
if you out there, if you got a good personality and you ain't got no job, they ain't fucking with you.
Who hurt
And
you?
they, nigga, at our age, if we don't have a job, they shouldn't fuck
You
with us.
got a problem.
No,
They
that's not.
shouldn't fuck with us.
But what I'm saying is, it's not about It used to be about who you are. You can have aspirations. You can have all kinds of stuff going on, but they don't give a fuck about none of that shit. They give a fuck what you can present. But if you got something to hand to them, and that's just what it is. All that romancing of stone and fantasy world shit is dead. Simple fact, if you gotta have to get.
Yeah,
that's just where it's at.
but that's life. You gotta have a job. Number one, you gotta have a job, not any job. You gotta have a decent enough job
to maintain for yourself.
To maintain for yourself, whether it's your apartment, your house, whatever the case.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with
you work at McDonald's.
I don't know if you work. I don't know if you can maintain a house working at McDonald's or an apartment. You probably could rent a room, but you
get a one bedroom.
Where?
Kitchenette.
Where?
Right here where I'm staying at now. You can recommend that. McDonald's is paying $21 an hour out here. You can get a kitchenette or a one bedroom out here. It's a possibility. But what I'm saying is the fantasy world of these phones and all the stuff that's going on. Mm-hmm. They want to live upper echelon, and they don't care about who you are and what you're trying to do. If you ain't got it instantly, everything is instant these days. It's ready to fix instant, and ain't nobody getting with you because you have aspirations.
We ain't got enough time to wait. We don't have enough time to build people up. Like nigga, we in the middle. Well, I don't know about y'all age, but shit, nigga. In the way time going now, we in the middle of our life. We at the middle point. We can't afford. We have to come already ready. If a relationship is going down, we got to be ready. Can we afford to take care of this? Can we afford to take care of that if shit get bad? Can we do X, Y, Z? Yes, and there's nothing wrong with a woman wanting that personality.
Yeah, but what about what the man requires and what he? It seems like all the stuff is towards the women, but it don't never reciprocates back towards the man. Most of the men doing trying to catch the woman, but it don't come back towards the man.
In this case, it's really based off of the type of woman the man chooses to fuck with. That
but
has
you're not
to be
getting chosen.
So if you choose to fuck with a ain't nothing about nothing ass type of woman, then that's kind of your fault, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Your fault.
Everything that's fault. Now, if
but
she end up turning into one, that's not our fault.
What is you're not understanding what I'm trying to say. So I'm just going to bow out. What I'm trying to say is not being. It's either me not expressing it correctly, or it might just be me. So, but I was trying to put a topic on it, but it's not working out. So I'll back up off of it because I was sounding like I'm on some hater shit, and I'm not. I'm trying to explain some shit.
It seemed like you were saying your personality and who you are is not enough anymore. Right or wrong? That's what you were saying, right? Who you are and your personality is not enough anymore.
It's not the chivalry. Chivalry is completely dead these days. You got it's all about you're like a product. And it's what you can present and what you put out there. So when you go out there trying to find somebody that's good for you and stuff, you can't. Most times you don't even have opportunity to scan who she is and find out what her background and because it's not important to her. It's not important to a lot of these females. What's important is if you can provide. A lot of them can't cook. A lot of them can't clean. A lot of them don't know how to be supportive because their mama didn't teach them that because they didn't have no man. So these days we're behind the ball.
That still goes back to the type of woman that you choose because a lot of them.
I think
the younger
stereotype
are the same.
That's a stereotype a lot of people got to get out of.
It's not a stereotype because a lot of them run out there. Okay,
I'm going.
He breaking up.
Like
there's always been different categories of women throughout history. It's always been hoes, prostitutes, and good women, and in between. You know, maybe your pickle broke. You have to be able to look at them and figure them out real fast.
Wait, what?
He said if your pickle broke, you got to be able to pick them.
No, come off the mute button, sir. What you say? Say that one more time. Say that one more time for me. Milo, say that one more time for me.
There's always been different types of women. Before the internet, it was always hoes, prostitutes, women you go pay for, women in between who kind of both of them, and good girls. Ain't no blanket one type of woman. You have to deal with enough of them or be taught enough game to realize which one you want and go after, and you pick the right one. If you keep picking the same type of fucked up bitch, you the problem.
What if the percentages? No, look. See, it's not the same playing field that you used to shop in. This new playing field, it ain't no grandma, it's no big mamas. A lot of these mamas raised a lot of these kids that didn't have fathers. They don't have fatherly influences. What's that?
Yeah, honey P. I need me a big
Wait,
mama.
what he
You know what
say?
I'm saying? That wear the compression socks and all that.
No, I'm saying, I look at it.
I like the moo. She got to have the
I'm
moo
40.
and the big old grandma drop.
Nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like,
y'all niggas
She
is
got to
wild.
have
all
the
that, you know what I'm
red
saying?
rubber
Like,
douche spot at the
Good Sunday
bathroom.
dinner with that Kool-Aid.
I do have a question though. I do have a
Sunday dinner
question
and
since
Kool-Aid.
look, I do got a question since we on this topic. Real shit. And I think this is kind of where I Am King is, leading to in a sense, like, why does the guy that works a 9 to 5 get treated like shit compared to a dude that may be in the pen or something serving a 5, 6 year, 10 year sentence?
Okay. Hey,
He
I got
gets
a
he
I got
gets
a question
he
right
gets
for that
he,
question.
he gets glorified. You know what I'm saying? So in a sense, I do understand what he's saying. There's some women out here, but it's not all women. I'm just saying there
Nobody
are.
said, "Oh,
If a woman chooses,
Say, man, if you can't discern between hood rats, strawberries, hoes, and good women, somebody ain't teach you the game. All women ain't the same.
it's not."
You know what I'm
they
saying?
not.
You just said
We got we got women
strawberry,
who
They,
like
my
penitentiary
brother. You
niggas.
just said strawberry. That's
And
old.
hold
That's
on, let
40
me
years
finish.
ago.
it's
Let me
hard to
finish.
tell
That's
now.
30 years
You know
ago,
what I'm
bro.
saying?
The mentality you have is 30 years ago, bro.
hey, that's
No,
That's
my
still
that's not
today in
mentality
today.
is
LA.
That's
current
not
right
today.
now.
Hold up, hold up, hold up.
It's not the same.
You
They don't
listen to
have
too much.
strawberries anymore.
I think you
I
listen
seen
too
the
much
They don't
picture
have
of
hood rats.
strawberry
entertainment.
earlier.
Radio,
It's not
Kevin
hood rats
Samuels
anymore.
entertaining. Kevin
radio,
Samuels is
I got
entertaining, but
Hey,
that
mute,
shit ain't
radio,
always
mute.
100.
Yo,
If you deal with enough women, you know how to deal with women.
radio.
That's
Maybe you
not
got
that has
a
nothing to
weakness in dealing with women.
that's nothing to do with it, man. That's
Maybe
what
you
that
lacking in some type of area.
that-
You ever did
nobody
some
lacking
self
in no area.
reflection? I
I
remember
lack
when
in
I
no
was
area. But
broke,
what I'm trying
I couldn't get
what it is,
no a whole bunch of
you
hoes when
got an
I was
old
broke.
mentality,
I
bro.
was
You got an
mad.
old
I was
mentality.
like, why
Hold
these
That
bitches don't
mentality is
want my
old.
broke ass?
on,
That's an old ass
You
mentality,
see
bro.
what I mean? Even though I'm broke, they should still love me.
Get ready, man. Hey, what was you saying, B? What was you saying, B?
That shit threw me off. I forgot. That shit crazy. Hey,
Fuck this
Just,
head
hey,
up.
no. I was saying to him. I was saying you can tell the difference, but it's just harder to tell now because it's regular looking chicks that's out here on the
true.
stroll or doing they shit, the OnlyFans and all that shit. It's hard to tell now. You can tell. You watch. You got to get that magnifying glass on their ass, but it's harder to tell. You can't tell, but it's harder though. It's way harder to tell. Back then, you could tell the smoke work to the regular work out there on the stroll or the you know what I'm saying? Like you can tell all that, but now
what'd you
it's
say?
tough.
The work that just hit the blade.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? That fresh that
that
Look
fresh
at
work, the
him.
nigga
Look
that,
at him,
hey, the
man.
motherfucker that be like, I ain't
hey,
seen her before. Yeah, pull up on that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bitch, hold on, man. You know, you gotta hit it with that hey bitch. Hey, bitch, hold on.
Hey,
Hey, but hey, on some real shit though, like, hey, like I look at stuff from a different perspective a little bit. Me being 40, being married, this October will make my 5th year of marriage. You know what I'm saying? I've been with the same woman
salute,
for
bro.
years.
Salute.
Congratulations.
Salute. Salute.
And
We,
thanks,
we, we, we campaign for that. That's what's up,
and
P.
it's like some people, you know what I'm saying? Like I grew up in the hood, Rose. You know the hood we grew up in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And like
yeah,
the shit,
yeah.
you look at shit from a different mentality. You know what I'm saying? We were surrounded by a lot of opposite hoods that wanted to attack this. So your
Mm-hmm.
mentality was always defensive.
Man.
You
Mm-hmm.
didn't go out and just fuck with anything. So when your
Mm-hmm.
selection of women, you look different. You didn't go attract no chick that was for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's not what you was attracted to. So like I think you're gonna get what you want, you know what I'm saying, as a man. If you want some chick that's gonna let you fuck real easy, you're gonna go find that. If you want a chick that all she want to do every time y'all meet is drink and smoke and fuck, that's not, she got good pussy don't mean she a good woman. You know what I'm saying? You got to find a woman that has morals still, because there are some out there, but a lot of men don't even know how to look for that. How you gonna look for something you don't, if you really don't know what you want?
That's true.
And here's the other
Yep.
thing too, like for whatever reason, there's women here who's going to school to be doctors, lawyers, but at the same time, they're still doing hood rat shit online and shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, like I'm not saying change
Just want the money.
because you got just because you got this degree, you're supposed to change who you are. You're supposed to change a little, do something a little different. Like you got your doctorate or your PhD, whatever the case you got, and you sitting here showing your ass on your shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And
Represent
that's the
yourself.
difference. That's the difference right there. The difference is they can do for themselves. They have their own careers. Why the hell do they need a man for? But they can travel and do everything themselves. It used to be a time a woman to go and get all that, she'll find her a man, and then you guys can court each other, and then she's about something, you about something. But these days, the stuff's been pumped into our women's heads that they don't need no man.
If
And a
you're a
lot of
real
these men
man,
don't know
if you're
how
a
to
real
be men.
man, no matter how much money she got, it can't replace no real man. As simple as that. I don't give a fuck if she rich. If you're a real nigga that step into
Not
a
when she's
lady
trying to
life,
control them.
well, if
Not
you a
if
real
she,
nigga, if you a real nigga, if you a real man, real nigga, I don't give a fuck
and you're
what
not gonna
she
deal
do.
with her.
No, I'm just
You're not
saying,
gonna deal with her.
if you a real nigga, your essence, your presence, she'll change. If you that nigga,
You think so?
obviously you're not that nigga.
Everybody got to
No,
change.
wait, do you think that a woman would change her whole mind frame and the things she was brought up to believe? Because if they brought up, like, no, this is real shit. If you brought up damage and you don't know how to treat another motherfucker, all of a sudden you're going to get instilled with that just because another motherfucker, what you consider a real person, you still going to have the same insecurities. You still going to have situations when you was raised by all this outside shit, but you never was taught how to be a real woman. A lot of these women don't know how to cook or clean, or they don't want to. They don't want to be in a submissive situation with no man. They want to be in the dominant submission, in the dominant situation with the man these days. And a lot of these
Hey,
men don't know how to be dominant males. They don't know how to be subordinate because they
I
want to
gotta
got
run,
careers and
brothers.
shit.
I enjoy being with y'all tonight. Congratulations again on your 80th show.
I
Much love, and we
appreciate
can
you.
get up again.
Appreciate you,
All
Milo.
right,
Already.
be good out there, man.
All right,
Salute.
man.
Appreciate
For
you.
sure, big
Appreciate
bro.
you.
hey, that's real shit. Hey, I agree with you on that. I am king, but I look at it like this too. You know, a lot of these women that people talk about, or females that can't cook, do this, that, and that. All they want to do is shake their ass on the internet. How many of these women have niggas fucked? So what does that say about the motherfucker that's going up in them? She ain't shit, but you gonna fuck her still.
That's what the men do.
That's
Hold on
That's
now.
what men do. We fuck about nothing bitches. But a lot of these men don't know how to act or how to
Well,
position themselves with a real
it's
woman.
sort
We
of
fuck.
contradicting because like the women you talk about, then it say, okay, that's what we do. So basically, I'm gonna fuck a bitch that ain't shit.
Well, I'm gonna give you an
That's
example. I'm gonna give
that's
you an
that's
kind of
example
just
with
like
me and
the
my
nigga that
girl.
fucked the
No, I'm
stripper
gonna
but
give you an
take the
example.
librarian home to meet Tom though.
that's
Just
kind of the
saying.
Me
man's
and,
fault though. Again, it goes back to the type of female that the man chooses. Like, you know, if she ain't about shit. You know what I'm saying? You may not know off the bat, like B say
Some dudes have high
today,
expectations in hoes.
today,
You have high expectation in hood rats. So like you go into this world thinking, oh, I ain't gonna find this, that. If you know they wasn't raised like how people's grandmothers and mothers was raised back in the days with morale, why are your expectations so high? You ain't gonna do nothing but get yourself mad.
nah, but see, that's why I'm gonna give you, like I said, I'm gonna give you an example of me and my woman. I've been with my woman almost 3.5, almost 4 years. But before
mm,
I got with her, I had all my shit together already. I ran through couple of dozen bitches, women. I ran through because I see that they wasn't what I was choosing for, but
right,
I'm gonna
hold
hit.
on, hold on. She ain't gonna watch this show, right? Is she?
Even
I
if
just
you watch it, you know what it is. I'm real. I keep it real. I'm not fake.
you know what I'm saying? I just want
I
to.
hope she. I'm gonna make sure she sees it because I'm not a
I'm
fake ass
throwing,
man.
I'm,
I don't
I'm
hide from
throwing
myself.
you, throwing you an alley oop, brother. I understand what you're saying. I'm
I
throwing
ain't
you an
gotta
alley
hide.
oop. I dig
you
it. I'm just
you don't
saying.
have to prove to us you're a real nigga. We respect you
You
in
know
that
what I'm saying?
aspect.
Like, come on. Like, yo, come on. You could have probably left that part out. Like, I'd have ran through 20,000 bitches. You know what I'm
I ain't got to
saying?
leave. I don't do that, bro. She know what it is. I keep my shit straight up 100% because I love my woman, but she can leave. You know, I'm not forcing nobody to be anywhere. I just keep it real. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't got no reason to lie. I ain't scared. I ain't scared of my word. You know what I mean? So that's just what it is. You know, men do what men do. If I'm single and I run to a gang of females and I know you ain't the one, I'm gonna get I'm gonna get in where I fit in and then I'm gonna dump her until I find the one I'm looking for.
I got a, I
So
got a, I got a pillow and some cover for you on the couch
Ain't
over here,
ain't
nigga. In
ain't
the
nothing
bar.
wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with running up your dick mouth, man. All right.
What? You say running up dick miles?
Ain't nothing wrong running up the dick
God
miles.
damn. Hey, let me ask y'all this question. You know, like, cause you still got some brothers that live that bachelor player world. That sleep with a different broad every night who still live by that motto. Only thing better than pussy is new pussy. You know, you still got some people who live by that motto. You know what I'm saying? So, do you think some of them already like prepared themselves mentally to that's what I want? So, like, do you really want that good woman if for years all you've been doing is just switching women?
Let's be realistic though. Like in this day and age, if a nigga out there on that type of shit,
question. I don't know.
no, if a nigga on that
I
type
don't
of
know.
shit,
That's a good question.
hold on. If a nigga on that type of shit nowadays, like where you just running through females, like nigga, you got to worry about your health at that point. Like nigga, you know what I'm saying? I can guarantee you, if this nigga, he probably ain't strapping up with every female that he run through.
Why not?
Let me ask, let
Well,
me
Right.
hold on. Let me ask,
y'all
let me ask,
acting like men are stupid or something. We know what diseases out there. The dude that sleep with a lot of women, he ain't gonna. He
static,
ain't. You
static,
trying to say men are stupid?
static,
We're smart enough to
static,
cover our shit
This
up,
nigga
bro.
right here.
static.
This nigga right here. What the
You would
hell?
be fucking surprised on how many niggas do not strap up when they fucking random bras, bro. You would be surprised.
Yeah, but that's a you trying to act like that's a prevalent percentage. You have no idea what percentage. A lot of men that's living in that
No,
world, or
regardless of the
I
percentage,
think
nigga.
it
it's a
might be
lot.
out of
If
10. How many do you think out of 10? What
nigga
would be your guesstimate?
Seven.
You know what?
probably
That
7
don't even
or 8,
matter though,
nigga.
for
7
real.
to 8. Yeah,
Nah,
7 to
you
8.
ain't correct, brother.
7
You
to
Nah,
ain't
8.
bro.
giving your people credit. You ain't giving men credit. You
Nah,
ain't
Nah,
no
I ain't,
hell
7 out
I
of
ain't,
no.
10
I ain't
niggas
giving
that's
man. I
busting
ain't
their
giving
wild
man no
females.
fucking
Because first
credit.
of all,
Man
niggas
ain't
don't
getting
want
no
that
credit.
child support. Niggas is smart. Niggas don't want that child
Niggas
support to
don't
have
give
these
a
You
kids just popping up.
crazy, bro. You
man.
Man,
You
crazy.
hey,
crazy than a
There it
motherfucker.
is.
tell
I
you the
got
truth,
family
this
members that
younger
got nigga.
generation,
What?
they ain't even having sex with these bras. Tell you the
I
truth,
got
all
a
they talking about is
homegirl.
getting head. That's it.
I got a homegirl right
Man,
On
now,
my
nigga.
because
soul.
we evolved.
A
I
Hold
On
like
my
on.
what you said.
soul.
We
recently.
evolved. Men
Hold on.
evolve.
Hold on.
No,
Radio. What you say, B? You got a who? What?
I got a homegirl who obviously was getting raw dog by a nigga. Got pregnant by the nigga. She like, hey, the baby here. The nigga sees the baby like, nah, that baby's not mine. Niggas
Wow.
is willing to raw dog and not take care of the baby.
Shoot
I'm
up the club.
But what
niggas is
about?
club clapping while cheek
But what if
clapping.
you club clapping? See, this is another thing. What if you club clapping and then you tell the female when she tell you that she's
No,
pregnant that you
no,
don't want the
no,
kid?
no.
Why they having a goddamn kid?
It ain't
Your
up to
fault,
you. It ain't
nigga.
up to you, fam. It ain't
No,
up
it's
That's
to
your
both
you.
y'all
fault.
fault.
It ain't up to
It's
No,
you.
both
nigga.
y'all fault.
No,
No,
but
nigga.
it
You
ain't
should
up to
have.
You
it
trying
ain't
to
up
put
to
that on,
you.
man?
Nigga, that's
Put
on
that on
you,
the
nigga.
man.
As the man, as the man,
Wait,
the
wait, wait,
man.
wait, wait, wait.
If
Hold on,
you
hold on,
stick
hold on,
your
hold
shit
on.
in somebody
Mm-mm.
naked
If you
and
tell
you
a
no,
woman that you're not gonna take care of a kid and you want nothing to do with it, and she go out and have that kid anyway,
you
that's not
still gonna
your
that's
fault.
still
How's
your
that your
seed.
fault?
That's
That's
still
your
your
fault.
seed.
That's your fault too,
You
Not your
shot
because
that
fault.
motherfucking
you should
club up, nigga. That's why
exactly. You
niggas need to
shut the
strap up.
club
And
up.
both
Go
y'all shot
ahead.
the
So the
club up, but
baby
both
just
y'all could
gotta.
be
So the
responsible.
baby gotta
To be
suck
giving
because you don't
excuses
want
to
to be
women,
with
Everybody
we
us.
giving women
responsible.
excuses.
You want to eat dick
Everybody
though. You
responsible.
want to
But
fuck
a
though.
nigga still got
You
to
don't
pay
want to take care
that
of your
child
Yeah, but
support.
kid.
He
you
don't want
can't
to take
put
care
that
of it.
responsibility just on a man. It's on both of them. They both grown ass people that's having sex. So we both should take this choice to do the right thing for this child. You can't have this child being selfish because you mad at me because
She
I don't
can't.
want to take care
She
of it.
can't tell you.
Why would
She
you have
can't
a
tell you
kid?
sip your
But if a
shit.
man say he ain't gonna take care of it, because if men had kids, then there'd be so many damn abortions. There wouldn't be kids everywhere. A lot of these kids
That's
raised up
because
without their father.
it's a
We're
lot of
destroying
trash
our
ass
own
niggas.
people like that. You
I
can't
love
put
you,
I
the
my
agree.
nigga.
I
responsibility.
agree. Ben ready.
I am king. I
Straight
love you,
up,
my nigga.
hey, straight up,
I love
trash
you. I
ass
love
niggas.
you, my nigga. But
Trash
I gotta
ass niggas. I
disagree with
swear.
you on this one, bro.
Now,
If the
You
Let
man,
can
me
the
disagree.
hit
man,
that shit on the head for real.
it's the man that
yeah,
will shoot up the club. He could have pulled out. He could have strapped up. Personally, I feel
All
every
that,
time, every
all that.
time that you had a kid, you lay down consensually, knowing, nigga, if you shoot up the club, it's a
And that's
possibility she
only the
might.
man. Yeah, but that's only the.
Hold
See,
on, hold on. It's a possibility you might get her pregnant if you shoot up the club, right? Yes or no?
yes,
Okay.
High possibility.
When you take that chance, nigga, that's on you. That ain't got
that's
shit
on
to do
both of
with
y'all. That's on
bro.
both of you.
Oh,
It's on both
Hey,
of you.
Roosevelt.
It's on
Hey,
both of you.
Roosevelt.
It's not
Roosevelt.
just the man's responsibility.
I
It's
agree.
both
I
of your
agree with I Am
responsibility.
King on this a little bit because true, if any broad that lets some dude she really don't know raw dog her, like for real, like come on now, like you letting somebody raw dog you.
But you
Y'all
You
both
can't
know,
shoot the
blame the
club up.
bitch.
You can't
You could
blame
have
her, right,
strapped up.
George? That's
You
what I'm
could have
saying.
strapped
Both of
up.
y'all.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit.
They
That's what
both
I'm
get the
saying.
blame.
Wait, okay, wait. Okay. Look.
She was gonna let
My
you
nigga,
rock
I am. Look.
her.
Okay, look. So what
She the
happened?
blame again.
Okay, they both take the blame. The idiot nigga
Yeah.
who laid there and shot in her shit, knowing he don't want the baby, which is fucking idiotic. And then
Yep.
the chick who's lay there. What happens? You say both of them responsible. So what do that mean?
So when this is why it should be, but this is not how it is. But because they put so much blame and stuff, everything is the man's fault. Everything
We
we
are
have
the
all of
man,
us.
nigga. We
Wait,
the
let me explain.
men.
Let me explain. We had a responsibility for any and everything that happens. We alleviate the responsibilities from the women, but if they both lay there and she gets pregnant, it's time. What happens is either he wasn't matured up, and in the situation after she gets pregnant, she's not responsible and mature enough because. If a man, if you try to get with a man and you that slept with him at the club and he shot the club up, you know what's gonna happen. All of a sudden, oh, I want you to have this baby. I don't want the baby. I can't take care of that baby. I don't want nothing to do with the baby. And you still got a choice to have an abortion, but you don't want to have the abortion now because now you're vindictive. Now
It's
you want
against
to
their
your
religion.
mama.
Personally,
All of a sudden it's against their religion.
personally,
See what I'm
if you
saying?
need it,
But now, but now, wait, hold on. Let me finish. But now you fuck up a whole child and the future of this child because they don't have the father. Every child should have their father and they like to help influence them. So you're going to destroy because you've been vindictive.
I agree.
It's both of you
And then
guys'
the nigga should step
responsibility.
up. The nigga should step up if the
personally,
baby's
if
going to
you
be there.
You're putting it back on only the man.
personally,
It's
if
both
you
of
meet a broad at the club and you shoot up the club, you trash, nigga.
No,
You're
no,
fucking.
both of y'all trash.
that's not. I don't think
You
nobody's
trash
saying
and
that.
she
Look,
trash.
You're
You trash
fucking
too.
fucking
Look, can I
trash.
say something? Look.
Both of y'all trash.
Wait,
Now,
no,
hey,
look.
let me ask y'all this. Hey, some of us have daughters. Some of us. Hey, some of us on this panel have daughters. So I'm gonna ask y'all
I
this.
got two. I got two.
You know, I have two also. So what if your daughter come home pregnant when she about 22, 23 years old? She, come home pregnant, some random guy she met, you know what I'm saying? Are you gonna go at the guy, oh, why you fucking my daughter bareback and blah, blah, blah? Or you gonna get on her ass too?
I would hope
I'm
my
getting
daughters.
on. Like, I don't know the dude.
Hold on.
I don't know the dude.
I would hope
the
my
dude.
I would hope my
I don't know
daughters
how
would
to.
make
I gotta think on that.
would make a great fucking decision on who they choose to how they
Hey, say that again, Rose. Say
I'll pay for the abortion.
Hey, Rose, say that again, Rose. You because as a father, you would what?
I would hope my daughters will fucking have common sense when they selecting who they gonna lay down with and choose if
That wasn't the
this is
question.
gonna be something.
Yeah, that's not the question.
That wasn't the
No,
question.
I'm saying.
That's not the question, my nigga. Your daughter come home pregnant by some random dude. That
Ain't gonna be.
he shot the
That's
club
what I'm
up.
saying. That's what I'm saying right there. That's what I'm saying right there. I would hope that she wouldn't choose a random dude, right?
That's not the question. Answer the
No.
question. Nigga, stop side showing.
What's the question, bro? Landy.
The question is, if your daughter come with
What's the
some
question?
random dude she met at the club, he shot the club up.
That's the problem.
And your daughter.
I would hope that she wouldn't meet no random dude.
It's not the fact that you wouldn't hope that as a father you will hope your teachings you installed in her will have her make the right decisions. But
The
like
right
you say, this is the new world.
I got
You
two
got
daughters
drinking
too.
weed and shit nowadays.
This is the real
I got two
world.
daughters too. I got two daughters too.
But
if my
so
daughter came home and she shot the club up, some nigga just fucked her, and he said he didn't want to have the kid by her. I'm gonna take her to pay for the abortion.
And what if she say she don't want it?
I'm gonna talk her into it. I'm her father.
That's
and
fucked
she don't
up.
I'm
want
her
it.
father.
And
That's
she don't
fucked
want
up.
it.
That's fucked up.
Then
Now,
what?
You gonna
What's
take
fucked
this
up about
grown
that?
woman?
Look,
What's fucked up about it? I'm her daddy. I'm her father.
that's what I'm saying. Can a woman talk you to go get your shit snipped 20 years ago from having kids?
I am king. I say I'm taking your 30-year-old ass
And the
down here.
can
We
the
gonna
woman
get.
go talk to
That
his
brother
brother?
got,
That's not the
that
same. Hey,
brother got a turtleneck. You know
Why
what I'm
is
that's not
saying?
the same. It's not an equivalent. That's not the equivalent. That's not the equivalent
20,
question. That's
20,
not
30
the
years
same
ago?
equivalent. It's
20,
not the
30
same
years ago.
equivalent. All right, let's switch it up like let's switch it. Ask the question like this. Wait, ask the question like this. What if men got pregnant, right? And you went and some female got you pregnant and she told you that she didn't want to have a kid by you and she ain't gonna help you raise it. What would you do?
I'm not speaking.
Use a dumbass motherfucker for laying down with a motherfucker.
That's not
Now,
the answer the question. Why you
that's
shifting
Oh
around the
shit.
question?
the whole
You
fucking
changing the
point.
question.
Why would you
Answer
lay
the
down with
question.
somebody, bro? Listen at what you saying. Like real
Well, is
shit.
it her fault? Is it
Hey,
her
hey,
fault
look,
that I got pregnant?
for the record.
No,
Hey, look. Can I
Wait,
say this?
is it
Right?
her fault or my fault? If she got me pregnant,
Oh,
no. No. What I'm saying is, who fault is it in that scenario? In that scenario, who fault is it? Her fault or
that
my fault?
would be your fault.
See, you're sexist against men. You hate men.
No,
If men get pregnant, you see what you just said?
hold on, bro.
It's still my fault. Wait, it's still my fault.
Hey, look, my rule of thumb with women.
I'm kidding you
I
wrong as a
don't sleep.
motherfucker,
Look,
bro. I'm
I
calling
don't
you
sleep
after
I'm
with
this
right.
shit.
women that
I'm
I
calling
You
you
don't
just
after
feel.
this.
proved me right.
We
I'm
finna
still
have
You
some.
tripping
just
on
proved
Iron
me right.
Kicks. I'm gonna take my 30-year-old daughter down there. You gonna get rid of this fucking baby?
You
You gonna get
goddamn
rid? Hey,
right.
that nigga gonna pull the gun on everything. Now you gonna get rid of this motherfucker, man.
That nigga crazy,
Yeah, she
man.
might trip. Nigga, she might trip.
Hey,
Hey, Roosevelt, real quick, man. Before, like, and I just want to mention this. We talked about this through on the page, but in California, you know, like
Yeah.
Oregon is following suit. You know,
Yeah.
California has just passed Senate bill to allow I think no interest loans to only illegal immigrants for housing in California.
Mm-hmm.
Now it has to go to the state assembly, and Gavin Newsom said when it gets to his desk, he's ready to sign. So I mean, like, I mean, Oregon's following suit. You know, like I said this before, Black Americans, we are a lot of money in America. We spend what $12 billion a year. That's a lot of money for coming from
Facts.
what. So, I mean, our dollar is powerful. I can't tell you what to do with your money. I can't tell you what to do with your family, your children, whatever. But like I said, me personally, I will be utilizing my black dollars with black establishments. As you go on my social media, shout out to Kev, the taco guy. You know, like we can find things in our own community. And I'm not hating against other communities, you know what I'm saying? Because I got friends that I love and respect from all different nationalities. And a lot of them tell me all the time, it's so crazy that a lot of black people don't stick together, because I got an Indian buddy tell me that he said, man, you black people are powerful. They don't realize how powerful they are. You know what I'm saying? And so I say that to say this, look at what's going on. Just pay attention to how we're being treated, because this world honestly was built by people who were dark skinned. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
we've had a lot of influence in how things go, and look at what the government's doing. They're overlooking things that we've done to help other people out who has done nothing to help build this economy over the hundreds of years. You know what I'm saying? So you be wise on where you spend your dollars. You be cautious on what you put in your body. You be cautious on how you treat people. How we've been talking about black women and stuff like that. We respect black women on this show. We love black women. Some of us have children. I'm married to a beautiful black woman.
Facts.
But pay attention what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You know, your politics, whoever you select in the presidential race, you make your own decision on that, you know, but you gotta be vigilant on what's beneficial for people that look like us. And it's not wrong to say that, because every other community speaks about what's good for them. Why we can't speak for our own community? You see, they put laws in place to protect certain races here. So if they're not going to do that for us, we have to do it for ourselves. And it starts with our own unity.
It goes deeper than that. They put laws in place to, protect certain genders. People that may, consider themselves whatever they are, right?
What do that
For
mean?
sure. Huh?
What do that mean?
The LBGTQ community. You know what I mean? They got a lot of rights. They got a lot of rights that, I mean, and it almost seemed like they rights was passed quicker than us. Like how many people had to march back in the 60s, 50s during the civil rights. You know what I'm saying? Like, in order for some of these laws to be passed, in order for, it to be equivalent for a black person to vote, Jim Crow laws. It seemed like once that and I'm not knocking it, you know what I'm saying? Like, not going, against anybody. I'm just saying that in this case where this bill was passed, what P talking about, how the fuck do you give, somebody that's not even here from this country, a grant of a zero down payment on a home when Uncle Willie Earl may have been working for DWP for 30, 40 years. And he can't get the same benefits. You see what I'm saying? He done put in this work. He from here. How does that happen? How does that happen? You know what I
You
mean?
know how it happened? You mind if I say something? Sorry.
Go ahead. Land your
Right
plane, bro.
now, you got the Republicans trying to bring up the 1857 Dred Scott decision about Kamala Harris trying to say she's not an American citizen. You have them with Project 2025 trying to overturn our civil rights, and they're trying to do everything they can to keep themselves in a position because they see the blacks and Hispanics or a rising population, and by 2052 that they'll be in the minority. So they're doing everything they can with these legacy schools, and they're putting themselves back into a position. And what happened with us is we squandered a lot of our rights that we had since the 60s that we never really took advantage of. And over time, they dumbed us down by separating the fathers from the families and having it so we don't read and stuff and we don't pay attention because all we want to do is be shiny and we don't want to do the hard work. It's to the point now, the illegals, it was a time that we had all the construction jobs. We had all the jobs on the trains, all the hotel jobs. We had everything going on for ourselves. We had property, we had land, everything. But what happens is the illegals came in and we ran away from that. In the late 60s and the 70s, we ran away from the country towns and we ran into these cities and stuff, and we wanted to be like them. We fell behind the Europeans, want to be like them. And what
No,
happens
let's
wait, hold on.
Move in the
I'm
hills
gonna
and
finish real
shit.
fast. I'm gonna
go
finish
ahead.
real fast.
Go ahead.
So behind us came the illegals. The illegals, they act like this is a brand new thing. The illegals have been here all my life. I remember illegals coming, but they came into the neighborhoods. They had one American family member that bought a house on the corner. Next you know, they had the next house. They had the next house after that. They have 15 people staying in there. They have 10 people staying there. They have 5. And then they got the whole street. We as a community, we say to ourselves, we can't stay with nobody else because I need my own. We have a tribal thing inside of us that we war against each other. We have it all the way back throughout history in Africa. We want to war and battle each other. And now they're trying, they need these people on these farms. We're not going to take these farm jobs. We're not going to pick oranges and pick strawberries. And when you go out to like Bakersfield and a lot of these country ass towns, the Mexicans already owning all the houses. They can't sell the houses to nobody. So they need to make a way for these illegal aliens that they're bringing in that stay 15 people to one house. They keep them in them fields. They keep the money cheap. We can't complain about something that we don't want to do. We don't want to sit together. We don't want to put our money together and take over a neighborhood. We have no community. And we get mad at them because they hustling up and they doing what they supposed to do. The Jews did it. The Jews got together out of Poland and stuff in World War II. They got together and put their money together. Now they take over the fucking U.S. They got all the music, movies, everything. We don't have anything because we always talk about it instead of us putting our money. Right now, it's 5 of us or 4 or 5 of us on this show. We could be talking about going into a community, buying a store or doing something with each other. See what I'm saying? And that's the problem.
You know one thing
I agree with you. I am King, and
Everybody's
I'm ready
ready.
to donate behind you. Also, you say you're gonna put up 200 grand. I'm ready to put up behind you.
I
hey,
put
what
$200. I got no 200 grand.
Everybody ain't ready, nigga. I done been in a position where I could have how can I put it? I was saying I could have been in a position to where staying with someone could have benefited both of us. Could have benefited both of us. However, the other person didn't keep up their end of the deal. And shit fell apart. Which is why which is why I had to make sure I was okay and came and got me a crib out here in Texas. You know what I'm saying?
Well, at
So
least you tried.
I tried, but however, we as black people got a bunch of shit working against us. One of the craziest things that we still have that none of these other races have, well, except one or two, is the gang banging shit. We got the gang banging shit. That's ridiculous. That's fucking ridiculous. That's number one. That's killing us and killing up shit slow. Niggas need to start investing in fucking what's them homes and mortuaries and all that shit. That's what niggas need to start investing in because shit getting hectic out there.
Fucking invest in life insurance too. I'm tired of seeing motherfuckers GoFundMe pages.
Man,
You know what I
what
mean?
you call it? What you call it? Car wash and catfish fun. Like, don't get me wrong, man. Like. I mean, I get so sick of seeing that shit. And I've had some partners in the last few years and of recently that people have to raise money for. And I say, like, this is the shit I tell people, like that's living. Don't be a burden to your people in the afterlife where they gotta
drop a bomb.
scratch like a dog with fleas to try to put you in the ground. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these motherfuckers be hustling, making money and shit through the, oh yeah, I got this, I'm doing it good. Go get a fucking insurance policy. Pay your little, while you young. It's real dirt cheap. You by yourself, you in good health right now. You can get it where you probably pay $40 a month for the rest of your life.
And at least get a job that's gonna give you money if you die. That's gonna give you that quick 50 bands.
Yeah, but we've all heard this same argument many times. But see, the mentality has to begin to change because we get mature, we get older, we get more maturity. But by the time we get older, they already knock us down and put an asterisk after our name. But we gotta. Well, the biggest thing right now is our mentality. We gotta get rid of that European mentality of thinking we can be like them and thinking we can survive like them. And first of all, it starts with the word nigga.
I don't think I want to be European at all. And first and foremost, if you get technically, the first Europeans were black Moors. The first Spaniards were black Moors. They taught these white people everything they know. But I mean, let's be real. I'm just saying, like, but my thing is, we got to snap out of that mentality. I call that the 90s mentality. This ain't 1992, 93 no more where niggas is bumping Snoop talk about fuck a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to really go out there and weed through and dictate through the good and the bad. You can still do that. I mean, that's just like your job. You put in work to find a job that's fit for you. So when it comes time to finding a good woman, you got to put in some work. You're not just gonna go to the fucking Slauson swap meet. I'm gonna run into a bitch that's gonna marry her. You know what I'm saying?
What I'm trying to express to you. What I'm trying to express to you. What I'm trying to express to you, brothers, is
there's a possibility, yeah. But I mean, my thing is, you like I said, you're not like real shit. Like I mean, I'm original nigga. We used to go on Crenshaw Boulevard in the '90s. Ralph's parking lot down close to Rodeo and Crenshaw with Camaros. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you went out there. None of us never said, "Oh, we finna go out here and look for a wife."
niggas used to ride bikes to the motherfucking to the beach. P, you remember that shit? He was young and ride them bikes
man.
to the beach.
Hey, fucking Normandy up to Venice. Take Venice, man. We will be so deep that hoods couldn't really fuck with all of us. You 30, 40 deep on bikes, man. We was rolling through all kind of hoods, man.
With us, you couldn't fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? And of course, that came with some consequences, but it is what it is. I will say this. As far as the black community, from the beginning of these United States of America, we've always been looked at as second class citizens. That's where it started right there. We've always had, like, you know what I'm saying, the fucking second hand. It doesn't matter what you do in this life. You could become a president. You could be, whatever in this life. Fireman, policeman, you know what these United States of America gonna look at you as? Jay-Z said it best. Still nigga.
Wow. That's awful. You really believe that shit?
You still a nigga, bro. Tell me. You tell me.
Hey, I think Trick Daddy had that song first back in the day. That song America.
And your experiences.
You let them dictate that to your mind that you just still a nigga. I'm not no nigga. That's part of that mentality. You already put a title on yourself. You allow them to put a title and say something in your ears so many times that you believe it. You got to get that's part of that mentality. You got to get that dumb shit out your head. You are the Lord and Master of this universe. Everything started with you. And once you believe that, once you have that mentality and you realize and you read a little bit, I ain't saying that you haven't read, but what I'm saying is a lot of brothers got that type of mentality. They defeat themselves before they even begin. You know what I mean? You got to stop.
You know what I am, bro. Let's be clear. I
I know,
know what I am. But I'm saying, no
I
matter
know, but what I'm
what,
saying, but
society
just by that statement,
is going to look at you as you're still a
fuck
nigga.
society.
Go into
Yeah,
a
but
car
fuck what they
dealership. Go
fuck
try to
what
put,
they say about us.
you
Fuck
know,
what society got to say about us, because they don't do shit but bleed us. They take everything we create and they use it back against us. But we do the same shit because we listen to what they say about us. I ain't no nigga. And if you listening to what society got to say about you, then you defeat yourself. You can't never ascend to the next level because you believe in what the fuck these motherfuckers got to say about you. They jealous of you. They hate you. They hate you because they ain't you. And they always want something to do. They've been bleeding off of us. They've been feeding off of us for so goddamn long, and we allow them to feed off of us. We need more Uncle Toms and less Sambos. A lot of us are fucking Sambos. You know what I'm saying? We need to cut that shit from the gut out. Cut that shit out. Love yourself. And then when you can't listen to these motherfuckers, man, because you're going to always defeat yourself. We can all stick together. I love my brothers. I talk to my brothers all the time. I don't be, like, I hear a lot of brothers, I don't trust no niggas. I can't trust nobody. Why not? I'll never put you in a position where you can do something dirty to fuck me up anyway. I don't have to trust you like that, but I can get to know you and stuff, and you can get to know me. I can spread this knowledge I have onto you. You know what I mean?
Hey.
They set it up so we hate ourselves. That's why the gangbangers shit. Them brothers don't have no idea about who they are. Ain't nobody trying to tell them. Ain't nobody showing them no love. Everybody's showing them hatred. We hate on them. The police hate them. The society hates on them. And that's just what it is.
I mean, people don't realize how deep trust go. Every time you get in the car with somebody else, you trust in them because you don't know what the fuck they got in their car.
Now that's real.
Real shit. People don't think about that. Yeah, that's your homie you know from down the street. Y'all been knowing each other for 20 years. But he
have every ball in a 9mm in the back of the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
What do you say? Get pulled over. That nigga got that dirty
live off
weapon
that
in there.
hypothetical. That's a hypothetical. You're gonna live up. You're gonna let your whole life go off of hypotheticals of what could happen
I
to
am
you.
King. Hey, you've had a rhetoric of that today about women, a hypothetical. So I mean, what's the difference?
No, what you talking about? No, explain to me. I don't understand. Explain to me.
No,
explain to me your example.
you said how I can go off of a hypothetical in a situation like that. I mean, that's the same with women. Bitches ain't shit. That ain't no real woman out there.
I don't
Can't
think
none
that.
of them cook.
No.
I'm
black
just saying.
women.
I
love my
didn't
women, but
I didn't say you didn't. I didn't say you didn't. But I'm just saying, like, some of the stuff you said could be kind of contradicting because it's like you're gonna go off hypothetical. Okay, you hypothetically speaking of some situations of women, how some women are. Not all women. Not every woman.
I didn't say all women.
You
guys said all women. I never said all women, but the truth is the truth.
Please, Taurus, step in and intervene, lawyer. Please, we need you. We need you. Where you at, big bro?
No, I'm just saying. I Am King just made a generalization. I'm just made a generalization about women, not a hypothetical. He just seemed to be painting them with a broad brush.
Isn't that the same? Isn't that the same thing?
No, you guys are telling me what I was saying about black women. I was saying straight out what I was saying. What I was saying is a lot of our women are screwed up and they don't care about nothing but the money. I didn't say
Isn't that a hypothetical situation? That's not a generalization.
No, that's just the truth. Not all our women. I love our women, but are there women out there that don't give a fuck about nothing but money? Yes.
Every woman.
It's not all women.
It's not a
There's
universal
different type of women.
Just
like the brothers.
B, you just gonna sit on the sideline and watch the shit, bro? You ain't gonna yell. You know what I'm saying?
I was waiting. I mean, at the end of the day, if you have plans and goals, I think it's okay to want somebody that makes a nice amount of money. But but you also have to be able to bring on your end too.
You ain't gonna get a broad that make 100 and you making 30.
No, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. and it's crazy because a chick that got, you know, a nigga still be like, nigga, I'm still the nigga of the house. I got this 30 on me. Nah,
Yeah,
you limited in the house though.
So you saying that the woman that makes more money than a man, he can't be?
I'm not saying that, but a nigga better watch his tone with that 30 versus this 100.
It depends
Why?
on the
Why?
relationship.
That makes you but see, you know what I'm saying? That makes you less of a man because she makes more money.
I didn't say that. I just said watch your tone with that 30.
Watch your tone.
Why you gotta watch your tone?
Hey, I am king. How you gonna talk shit to a broad that's paying your phone bill?
She ain't. I make 30. She ain't gotta pay my phone bill. I'm making 30. I pay my own phone bill.
She gonna have, if she making 100 and you making 30, she gonna have to pay.
Men don't care about her money. See, that's the thing. Men don't care about women's money. We care about respect. We care about respect. I don't care about how much money a woman makes. That's her money. Most times she gonna let you know it's her money. Go and do what you do with your. I don't control. You can't control a woman's money and stuff unless she respects you like that. If your woman respects you, she gonna bring it to you.
I don't know.
Hey, I am king. I am king. I will say this in agreement with you. You know, like real shit. When women who make a nice amount of money, I don't know. I mean, in a marriage, yeah, whatever a husband needs, he gets from his wife. But I don't know one man that has access to like his, the woman's bank account like that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like you don't hear about that. But I know women have access to the men's bank account.
You see? So, but we chip on, if a woman respects us and if she's a woman and she know how, no matter how much money she makes, if she knows how to be a woman, she's nurturing, she takes care of the household, she takes care of you, it's just a natural state where we're supposed to be. But if she makes this money and she's trying to control your money and she's telling you what to do and you got to watch your tone in your house with your woman, that ain't no man. I don't give a fuck how much money she makes. I'm not watching my tone.
I'm not watching.
She's my woman. I'm not her.
So you can just raise your voice no matter what. You can just go crazy in the house. But
everybody out. Anime.
Yeah, but what reason would I have? What reason would I have to get mad in my house? If it's my.
It can't. If she making well, I don't know.
She
it
might
depends
just
on,
leave you.
in California. A 30 banger in California ain't gonna work.
Ain't gonna work.
Well, then that means she should have never been your woman. If she judge you by the amount of money, she don't care about who you are. Your money should matter. She make 100,000. Your money should not work. Your money shouldn't matter. She should want a man. If your money's that important, she shouldn't have no man.
But that even that in itself, it's a bunch of women with men out here, and from what I know a bunch of niggas out here who not doing as great as they girlfriend. You know what I'm saying?
But just dropping dick in that ass. That's it.
Hey,
and that only.
You saying that only what?
That only gets you so far. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. That lasts for like 6 weeks.
hey, no, and real shit. How many niggas we know personally in hoods that do that shit? As soon as she get tired of him, he go to the next broad where he can dig her for about 2 months. Then she get tired next broad, he can dig for 2 months.
Hey.
And the females do the same thing. If they get with a nigga with a small dick, you think she gonna stick with him? She gonna go and get another motherfucker that got a bigger dick. We gonna go back and forth. You know what I mean?
Hey, I am king, man. Hey, you seem like that was a talk from experience right there, man.
How are we talking
yeah, nigga, yeah.
For real,
whatever. Like I said, nigga, I've seen it all, nigga. You can make jokes if you want to, but everybody's seeing all this shit.
Hey, she say half of the time the swipe isn't even good. It isn't even that good. What are we talking about?
I guess at some point somebody gonna have to make some.
Damn.
Like
that's wild.
What's
man.
on that gun? Hard. That's
deep.
Hey,
look.
Hey, nigga had a nigga I grew up with on my block. This nigga, I'm sorry, Roosevelt knowing. We ain't gonna say his name, but
shit, here we go.
I
think I know who you talking about.
Lord, I'm going on mute.
This nigga, he was a man, and the nigga just could not keep a job. Like he was like literally allergic to work. He was allergic to work. I kid you not. But he stayed with a broad.
With a broad, yeah.
He stayed with a broad, and he had his moms his mom's house to fall back on.
Facts. Kept him a drink. You know what I'm saying? Kept everything
kept a
that he
drink,
needed. You know what I'm saying? Everything he needed.
That nigga, you would think he was the man's man. In mom's past, nigga, that nigga life, nigga, was a rap.
No
bitches left, all kind of shit. Like, so whether or not as men, we have to be prepared at all times.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So if even though the hypothetical 30 and 100, you have to know shit. In California, you got to have some kind of trade.
Real shit.
Right.
Some kind of
It's
tough,
certified
certified or something.
Or out here in Texas, if you want to be straight from out here, you got to come out here with a fucking degree, or be ready, or maybe a bus driver, you know what I'm saying, or something of that nature, you know what I'm saying. But or you're gonna work outside in that heat. That heat is crazy.
Hey, fuck the heat, man. I could deal with the heat. I hate them fucking mosquitoes that look like pigeons. You think it's a fucking bird? It's a goddamn mosquito. Hey,
shut up, punk.
Hey, nigga. hey, nigga, it's lizards. I gotta run in the house for the lizards running here with me and shit. This is all crazy shit out here, man.
But real shit though. Hey, I want to say this to the cats in California. You know, it's a lot of cats out there right now that be like, oh man, they're looking for a job or want some shit that fits around their time schedule. Some people want to get paid weekly, even daily. Man, if you in California and you don't know what you want to do, go pay a little few $100, get you a fucking guard card. If you got a clean record, you can get an exposed firearm permit. You know what I'm saying? And go get a security job, probably somewhere making $30 an hour, getting paid weekly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, get a forklift license.
Get a forklift. You can go to the little classes that are certified. Get CPR certified. Little shit like that. Man, you don't even need, people think you need in California, they think you need a major degree. Man, I know some cat right now that work with me that has a fucking PhD in medicine. And he's working with me. So
that's really
he's like,
about how people apply themselves. You know what I mean? Like they gotta want to go out there and get it. You know, not be lazy. You know, to the cause, bro. You know, one thing for sure, ain't nobody gonna take care of your ass at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You have to be responsible for yourself. Most definitely. Um, yeah, man. Being ready, man. Definitely appreciate you for coming through, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
On the 80th episode, like I say, you know, peace, love, and respect, bro, for helping me get started in this podcast thing. This gentleman, ladies and gentlemen, is the reason why I am podcasting. You know, he introduced me to the game. Me and I Am King, you know what I'm saying? He introduced us to the game.
I Am King. They had to go get a horizontal.
Yeah. Hey, being ready, man. You know, I like to go around the panel before we get up out of here. I like to go around the panel, man, and I want to ask you to get the people some news they can use, brother. You know what I'm saying, for this week.
Set a goal and go after it. Point blank, period. After that, you watch this episode, all this stuff, we all got to be prepared. You know what I'm saying? At anything. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be one check away from I don't know what the fuck gonna happen. You know what I mean? You don't want to miss one check and shit is all out of whack. You know what I mean? You don't want to miss. You know what I mean? You just want to be ready for everything, man. Yeah, that's that. Be ready.
Facts. Taurus, man, before we get up out of here, man, get the people some news they can use for the week, my brother.
Shit. Man, everything's not the same, man. And every person is not the same. Everybody's path is different. So you can't really paint a lot of generalizations and paint people with broad brushes because, like I say, everybody's different. For one, what works with one person may not work with somebody else. So you just have to take life for what it is.
I Am King, man. Real shit. I Am King, man. Get the people some news they can use for the week, brother.
All you brothers out there, people out there, master your surroundings. master communication with the people around you. Make sure you're able to express how you feel. And sometimes it's good to set people off and set a situation up, because that's the only way you learn is by sparking the next mind, and don't pigeonhole yourself. Make sure you learn all the necessary things you need to learn to get you to the next level where you're trying to go to and stuff like that. Because most people, as soon as you come out to this world and you start expressing something that's different than what people commonly know or what they think they know, they'll demonize you. But that's good to be demonized. It's good to be different. It's good to be yourself. Love your people and train your mind, because that's the only thing in the end that's the only thing you have is your mind.
Real shit. Real shit. 100P, man. Get the people some news they can use, bro.
I mean, shit. First and foremost, people gotta start treating people better. I mean, simple as that. Especially in the community we in, shit, we all we got. A lot of people don't realize that motherfuckers dropping like flies and shit. Talk to somebody today, and then you go into their funeral in a week. I mean, we all gotta, like I said earlier, pay attention, man. Pay attention to what's going on. Pay attention to what's going on around you. People looking at federal and national politics. Pay attention to your local politics. What's going on that's going to directly affect you in your neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of shit that's going on around you that you have a say so about, and we worried about other shit that we ain't got no control over. You know what I'm saying? Look out for everybody. And to people working a 9 to 5, stay up, man. It's gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? Shit coming slowly. Summer's over. We made it through the summer. September's finna be here. It's a holiday weekend. Y'all be safe. They're gonna have sobriety checkpoints set up everywhere. Don't drink and drive, because you do not want to spend the weekend in a can.
You ain't gonna see the judge till Tuesday. That's a motherfucking fact. Yeah, man. I want to thank everybody that tuned in tonight, that may watch this later, that may have watched tonight. Appreciated everybody that commented tonight. I want to give a shout out to the homie Ben Ready. I want to give a shout out to my brother I Am King for falling through. Big Taurus, 100P, Milo, Big LA, man. Love each other, man. That's what's needed in our communities, man. I don't think we do that enough. And let them give a motherfucker their flowers sometimes. I think that's that may be something that can help open up doors for communication with a lot of people. Give people their flowers sometimes. If a motherfucker told you about this job and you get on at the job, let them. I'm not saying go out and hey, look, I'm gonna take you to breakfast. No, just let them motherfucker know, hey, look, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? That shit can go a long way. If nothing else, man, one love, peace, love, and hair grease. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. We'll see y'all next Friday, man. Roosevelt Show. We up out of here like that.